I think after every 2 weeks there is one medical related exhibition in China in different cities. So a lot of Pakistanis are visiting and exhibiting these exhibitions. It's a big market, opening new lines. So now when people came to know if we have to have smooth relations with our Chinese counterpart, we have to have these licensing contracts. So as I gave you example, one of our member, he's very good friend of me, he got 36 families. And now he's establishing his office in China too. He said, when I'll have my office, it will give good confidence to Chinese suppliers, buyers, that you can meet me here.
Sure.
Or if not me, some of my employee or some of my partner can sit there and Chinese can come over. I can have like we have a little display here. I can have a display in my office so they can check and try, and then
that's good.
And if they have any problem, they can straight away come to me.
Right.
Yeah. So this problem is going to be sorted out, because people are getting more and more into this certification and licensing.
Khalil Ur Rehman is the chairman of Surgical Instruments Manufacturers Association of Pakistan. He said that one biggest issue for Pakistan surgical exports is to get NMPA and access to Chinese market, namely the approval from China National Medical Products Association.
When we have to sell our products, surgical products to China, we have to get our product registered from Chinese health department. In the beginning, this procedure was little complicated and very expensive. Although I heard that there is no fee associated with registration, but the consultant, because all the documents we have to make in the Chinese language. So we just started couple of informal institutions. They started teaching Chinese in Pakistan. So with the passage of time, people will start learning Chinese language. But right now, if we have to do any Chinese documentation, we have to pay a lot of charges to the consultant to do that. So in the beginning, it was like very few companies, they were interested to go into this licensing contract with the Chinese government, health minister.
Few companies.
Yeah, in the beginning. But now a lot of companies are on the roll. They are applying for, like I am applying for a couple of, not couple of, like 10 families. I'm applying now. One of my friend, he applied and he got license of selling 36 families in China. Yeah. So like it was in the beginning when they have one license, one family license. So and client wants other product, so he can write. He can write. He usually what he did, he wrote in the registered family this instrument. This was your question actually.
Yes.
Now, but thing is now we had negotiated with one consultant. So in the beginning, for one family, couple of, not many companies, they paid more than 6,000 each family, 6,000 US$ for each family to get it registered with the Ministry of Health in China.
Really?
Yes, because the consultant, yes, this is a lot of money. Now we made a contract. If someone will go for 5 families,
discount.
Yeah, we get the discount, and they will charge $1,500 US each family, and a couple of hundreds for documentation, for translation of the documents from Urdu or English into Chinese.
Mr. Rehman is very proud of the quality of Pakistani surgical products, not only because of all the products are handcrafted, but also they can be reused.
When people start communicating with you people, they start with very good quality samples, and when you started getting bulk quantities, you are facing some problems of diminished quality. I don't think so that there's a quality issue in this case. Yes, delay is possible because total these instruments are handcrafted. As this industry is handcrafted, each and every instrument has to go to 40 processes. And when it started with the one lot means one type of instrument is one lot. Then in one type there are few sizes. That there are some people that you can count with little finger, and when you do it like this, you can see that these are all together. So sometimes they pose themselves as a quality manufacturer, but in fact they are not. Yeah. So this is when you have to make contract. You can find a real match, that what is your requirement actually. Then you can, because for Chinese to come into Pakistan is not a big issue. So when you appraise your sample, you can appraise the manufacturing unit. You can check and when we are making these small instrument and very technical and totally handcrafted, delays should be accepted. But these are not delay like months, okay, a couple of weeks, few days, it's acceptable. And regarding quality, when you fix your standards, as we are supplying these things to the whole developed countries like Germany, America, they don't have such problem. They have divided their quality into two parts. One is reusable instrument, second is single time, one time usage. So sometime when you go down with the prices, you can come up with single use instrument. So single use instrument you can use once, then you have to destroy. These guys you cannot reuse. So this is, I can say, in this point. Otherwise nobody wants, because this is not a one transaction job. Business is ongoing process. If somebody will not 100% specifically perform as per his contract, he will lose his business. So if you want to sustain and remain in business, to stay with the same client with good conditions which he has predetermined or prefixed earlier, so he can manage accordingly.
Despite the problem of delay in delivery of Pakistani handcrafted surgical instruments, Mr. Rehman said that they will keep on handcrafting these surgical instruments in line with the quality standard.
Yeah, of course, because this follows. Actually, I continue with the same answer, that whatever is customer demand, so they follow the same standard. There are, as I told you, there are 40 steps we have to go through with all the instruments. Couple of steps we can skip. As we skip, quality can go down. Yeah. But again, it depends. That correlates with his answer, that when someone asks for lowest or bottom line prices, so how we have to adjust this cushion. So we have to miss couple of or skip couple of sections from the processes. But this quality management, everyone has its own unique quality standard. But because instruments are same, patterns are same, material is the same, you understand? So quality first starts from that one instrument we can make from three type of instruments, three type of materials. One is very high quality Japanese steel. Second is Indian or Chinese, you can say, steel. Third is local domestic produced steel. So all these stainless steel have correspondingly stepwise prices. So as you will accept like medium, so sometime you can get mixes with high quality and low quality. Yeah. But when it is written that we will follow this material, process is the same, machinery is the same, most of the steps are hand efforts that experts who are working in this sector, as this sector has a speciality. This is only in this region, which is called Sialkot. So this is, you can't find any surgical instrument manufactured outside Sialkot, only in this region, as this, you can say this is related to the soil of this area. So all these standards are predetermined with international standards which are internationally accepted. As you can say 90% plus companies are certified with international standard organizations in shape of ISO or SA standards.
Mr. Rehman is proud of the high-quality Pakistani surgical products, and most of the manufacturers for surgical equipment are compliant with ISO or SA standards.
Instrument will remain instrument. Quality is that when end user uses things, he will be satisfied. Like if he needs an incision knife during surgery, so it should give proper incision. And after that, when they will clean it and put it in for the autoclave, for the reusing, it will remain intact. Yeah. The same is with the scissor, same with any material which is being used in surgery, like a forceps, just to hold. If you know the usage of these instruments, the scissor is to cut and the forceps is to hold, to stop the blood vessels. Yeah. During surgery, when they cut any vessel, so they have a forceps and it has a lock. So they will, like if this is a vessel going open with the blood, they will lock it. So after they have to join during surgery. So these instruments are technically sound. There will be no problem in its technique in using. Thing is, when it comes to the reusage, when it goes into autoclave after using, after one surgery, when these are reusable instruments, they will clean it and again put it into autoclave for to kill all the germs in it. And if these instruments come out with the same quality, same cut and same finish, it's all right.
Okay.
But it will only come of good quality when it will be made of good quality steel.
That is not $15, but $1,000.
$1,500 each
Yes,
family.
This
Yeah.
is the lower.
And minimum we have to have 5 families.